The ANC says it will remain a robust opposition at provincial level, despite it losing 4 seats in the provincial legislature down to 8 from 12. And it will not shy away from putting forth policy proposals or interventions it deems in the interest of the citizens of the Western Cape. However, the party believes that with the DA and other parties now part of national government, a new era of politics will unfold at provincial level too.
Cooperation has always taken place, even without a GNU. Here in the province, I take an example around the Children's Commissioner. Initially, the DA did not want the Children's Commissioner. We engaged, we debated in committees. We've got a Children's Commissioner today in the Western Cape. But what it does set the basis for, though, and this is where we are hopeful, is that when we do put policy proposals on the table or interventions on the table when doing our oversight, that the spirit of the GNU, the spirit of politics of consensus, ensures that when we engage each other, our proposals and our interventions are not looked at within the context of petty party political fights, but within the context of building consensus, and that's where we are hopeful.
It says it remains opposed to the Western Cape Provincial Powers Bill, which seeks the devolution of policing and other powers.
We are going to take that mature approach into our discourse as an opposition as well. It does not mean that we will not be a robust opposition, that we will not take up the issues, that we will not speak about spatial apartheid, that we will not speak against a provincial powers bill, for example, and that we will not put our policy proposals firmly on the table. But the atmosphere of a politics of consensus is what is going to ensure that we get more done for the sake of our people.
The Democratic Alliance, with its 24 seats in the legislature, did not need the help of any other party to form a government. But it says the GNU does present opportunities for improved cooperation at provincial level.
I think it will be a positive development for the Western Cape and indeed for the city of Cape Town, because there are so many things that are holding back the Western Cape and the city of Cape Town from achieving its true potential, whether it be the performance of the harbour or the performance of the trains or lots of government properties, national government properties that are derelict. Many of those things can hopefully now be better addressed by the GNU. And we can hopefully get some movement, some forward movement on those things, which is only going to benefit our economy, our country, and indeed our province and our city. So I'm very excited that the GNU means positive things for the people of South Africa, but also for the people of Cape Town and the Western Cape.
The DA says the GNU brings centrist political parties together and that this bodes well for the country.
I am hopeful that we can build a new centrist kind of consensus in South African politics. But I can tell you right now that does not mean that here in Cape Town or the Western Cape there will be any less of a tough relationship and a relationship of accountability and political competition between us. And that is healthy in a democracy and as it should be. Of course, in this past election, the voters gave the DA an outright majority, and in fact, the ANC shrank even further in the Western Cape, now only an 18-19% party here. I expect that trend will continue, but we've got some tough conversations that we'll have. But if we can show that politics works best when it is when our city, our province, our country is governed from the centre, from the political centre, then I think we can have a positive outcome for the public.
The DA says it will push ahead with its Provincial Powers Bill. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.